What is up? I'm back and I'm feeling much, much better than I did the last time you guys see me record. I'm still got a little clogged ears and sinus issue going on, but other than that, I am back and ready to get into doing a face. So, in this video, what we're going to do tonight, we're actually going to use I'm going to show you exactly how I do my eyebrows, how I color correct, and try to match up concealers. I am waiting on some products from Juvia's Place, and I think I'm going to reach out and try some color pops. I've been looking at some of the influencers on here and a lot of them use ColourPop products. So I am going to go over those things tonight. Not ColourPop, but some items and things like that on what to use and when to have your products near when you get ready to film. All right, so stay tuned and you will see me get ready to bring these eyebrows on as I always. So, the first thing you always want to do is, and this is just me, I'm not a professional, this is just how I do it. I don't put any oils to my face when I'm getting ready to do my eyebrows. I don't have hair. As you can see, this is what you get. I may get a little strings here and there, and I have to cut it back down, but they don't grow full. I end up growing them here and all over. And I'm always getting some visitors. I don't know why, because I'm not one of those women that still have those issues, but I guess I still go through those issues if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, um we want to make sure that the face is clean. So even though I washed and moisturized earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and just clean because of this video. And how that got over there. But I just take a little pad, and this is um, just a water-based cleanse, and you just pour a little bit on there, and you just wipe. You always want to try to take care of your skin as well, too. Even though you do makeup. So cleaning your skin and moisturizing is a must. Now, does it take a professional to know that? But you do want to make sure you have clean skin, working with a clean slate. Okay, so now what I do is again, because I don't have hairs, but if you had um, eyebrows, you still want to brush and go up. Okay? And now I'm going to look in the mirror because I want to make sure that I do this right. But I use the LA Girl Unlimited liner. This is what I use in the dark brown. I don't use black, but I do have a black brow gel that I use to give me some color into my eyebrows. Okay. And so I am going to do this one first. And I always want to start here at the bridge of my nose. And I go like this. And then I go up into my hairs to make my arch. And then I bring it back down. And on that bone, this is where, to me, this is where I do mine. Again, you could do yours however you want to do yours. And there's so many tutorials on YouTube on the shape of the brow, how you want to shape it. And then I just take this part and bring it into that arch. Okay? And you want to stop here. So I'm gonna come down just a little bit, and that is enough for me. Some people go down a little farther, but this is where I want mine to stop, okay? And I just fill it in and try not to stay within the same area because then it'll get too dark. But again, however you want to do it. And then I just take and go upward. Okay, and it doesn't have to be neat because I'm going to clean it up right there. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to take the spoolie and I'm just going to brush the hairs back up, the little hairs that I have, and I'm just going to brush this in. Okay, all right, and see, I'm going to go back in because I took away some of it up here because I don't have hair. And I want this line to be very defiant. So I drew that back in, okay? And I'm gonna take my finger because it's not as even as I like it. I like for mine to be even. Okay? Again, this is just one of the options that you can use to do your brow. All right? Okay, so now I am going to use the Maybelline Studio, excuse me, the Tattoo Studio brow gel. And it's also in the number dark brown, not number, but the color dark brown. And I use this because it has fiber hairs in it and it just makes my eyebrows look a little bit more realistic. So what I do is I take a little bit and then I go in and I stroke lightly, very light-handed over my hairs that I have and over the little part that I drew in. Okay? And that's how I do that. Okay? And then so now we're gonna do the brow gel in the black, the color black. I have a and I don't know the name of this. I do apologize. I'm gonna try to Shamaja. I don't know the name of it. I cannot pronounce it for nothing, but I got it from this product from TJ Maxx many, many years ago, and I've been using it, but I think they discontinued it. So as you can see, I'm gonna need to really get this very, very neat. And I am looking for my brush. Okay, so I had to go and look for the brush. I'm only going to keep doing one eye on and off camera so that way I won't have so much time. Because again, I figure something out and then it'll mess up and then it'll tell me, oh, you don't have enough space. I have a SIM card. I don't understand. I have to go and look at my gigabytes to see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to start here. You never want to go all the way to the front right there. So you want to start right here. And I just go in and give me some color, which is the black. And that sounds like the Migos. So if it is, I don't own any rights to this music. It said it's non-copyright music. And you see how it gives me color? Okay, and then I'm going to take my spoolie again and just brush. And that is how I put the eyebrow on. And now I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to, let me get closer. And you see how the fiber hair is in there. So let's, right here, from that Tattoo Studio. And this just gives it that black color that I need. And it just make it look realistic. And that's it. That's all. And then we could go and just, all right. And then I'm going to go and get my concealer and we're going to clean them up. Okay. So now that I'm back, I'm going to go ahead and clean up under the eyebrow. Okay. So with my complexion, there's the options. I use Ruby Kiss in the dark for under here. I'm sorry, the light for under here and the dark for over. And sometimes I also use this primer to do both sides because it's a really beautiful color that matches my skin tone. Before I start using either one of those, I would use the LA Girl concealer, LA Girl Pro concealer in the color dark cocoa. And you see this color right here? It looks like that. It's not a bad thing. It's just that that's not what I'm going for tonight. So I'm not going to use this one. So I am going to be playing and dabbing in either one of these. So let's go with this color under the eye first. You want to take a flat brush. Does not matter what brand it is. This is by MSQ. It's an angle, but it's the flattest one that I use. And see, I like this kind as well, but I'm going to clean up with this one. You'll see. So you just take a little bit of the product. And what I do is go this side and this side. And I'm going to look right up in here so you can see, but I'm looking over here. And I go tap, tap under my eyebrow line. Okay? And bring that out. And bring this out. And the reason that you bring it out is so that way you can knead it up. So now I'm just going to drag it down with this brush to get that in there. And I know some people use a lot of product. For me, I don't. It depends. I just don't have to on certain occasions. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't need to use that much product. Okay? So now what I do is I take a little brush and I'm going to use my Real Technique. I am going to use my Real Technique, and I'm just going to blend that in into that eye like this. And you won't even see the product. You're just going to see it looks so neat and so clean. You see that? And so now I will clean my brush off. You always want to just a little bit. And now I'm going to go into the darker, which is this one. And I'm going to take it above and make the liner above clean. And I'm going to look into this mirror. And I'm going to start here and go this way. Okay? And so now I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to brush this up. Okay, I don't know what happened, but it had stopped me. All right, so now I am just going to pull this up this way. And I'm going to come over here. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that. And then now I'm just going to blend. First, I want to put a little bit of more lines in here. Okay. And then I just blend it into my forehead. Come back around again and clean. And that's how I clean that up. Okay. And then I may go back with my spoolie. And there you have it. That's it. That's all when it comes to the brows. All right, let's move on. Let's keep this party going. So now we're going to color correct. Now, for me, I've been using orange. Sorry about that. I've been using orange color corrector in the LA colors. But tonight, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC product in the paint pot. I am going to use the color Taylor Gray and just a little bit of, I may use a bit of the Brick and Brack, just a little bit. But I'm going to start off with I'm going to start off with the Brick and Brack and then cover up with the Taylor Gray. And these are to cover up the dark spots. So what I go in, I am going to use, let's use this type of brush, and I'm just gonna go in and start up under my eye and on my nose where I wear my glasses. And you only need a little bit, you don't need a lot of product. All right. And this is gonna help with the dark circles that I have. And on here, I'm gonna use a concealer. All right, and then I'm gonna try to this smile line. I talk too much, so I never get a chance to do a voiceover. But I'm learning. I'm learning. And I just want to take that out. And this is how I color correct. Some people just use little dots here and there. But for me, I like my canvas to be very effortless, as I say. It's one of my favorite words right now. And then I'm just gonna, this line that's under here, I'm just gonna go under there. Okay. And so that was with the Brick and Brat, the color Brick and Brat in the matte product. And then I'm gonna move on to the gray, the Taylor gray, before I actually grab a powder. Let me grab the powder. I'm gonna use the Fit Me tonight to put this in. But let me just go over, actually, let me start here. And that's just to go over that smile line that I have. I know I look weird, but trust me, it's going to help in the long run. Okay, and that is all that I need. I just wanted to go over that smile line. And if I need to reuse the product, it's right there. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline pressed powder in the color 35, and I'm just going to go over exactly where I put this in to hold the product in place. And I just pat that in right there on all the spots. You don't need a lot, but you just want to hold it in place. Just to get rid of that line that I have under this fat chin. And guys, that is how you color correct. That's it, and that's all. Now stay tuned. I am going to go ahead and do something to my eyes. I'll probably do something out of my Juvia's Place palette, and then maybe go into Morphe for extravagant look. Just stay tuned. All right, so this is the final look. It took forever to finish. I'm gonna see if I can turn. That's not good. Well, if you can see the final results. Of course, I'm going to take pictures, but I wanted to go over again how we did the eyebrows, how we color correct, and how we highlight using matching things that concealer that matches your skin tone, but you want to go a little bit lighter. And that is it. That is all. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I only have 9 subscribers. And I don't think now one of the people that subscribe watches my channel, but watch me grow. Watch God bless me. You all be easy and take care.